guess this is our first sort of stop. We've been riding for probably 45 minutes or so. And this is our view, which I hope comes through, because it is spectacular. So that's Charvak, which is the reservoir, and they get a lot of hydroelectric out of it. Okay, we're back.
Okay,
okay.
Excuse me, where should I press to turn up?
I will ask you a couple of questions, yes, about like what I'm interested in, and this is my profession and my hobby, to learn how people are getting to this part of the world, because we all know that Central Asia and its 5 stans, you know, they are like a gray spots for most people in the world. So how did you get here? What was the first information? What was the first trigger? And what was the first reaction and feeling of yours when you learn about this race? Yes, before arrival.
Before arrival.
Yes, even before. Now.
So I came here for work, and I didn't know anything about the stands. I didn't know anything about Uzbekistan or what Tashkent was or anything. So my first resource was really just YouTube, and just looking, you know, at people that have come here. And there was a really good video from Vagabros.
Yeah, I know that video.
So so that was
Californian guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, because I'm from California, so I was like, hey, you know, they would probably have similar sensibility. So we looked at it, and it seemed very interesting. There was a lot of history, and I looked at the map, and I noticed that there was mountains right around. So I was like, okay, maybe there's hiking, maybe there's, you know, interesting nature and stuff like that.
Was it Uzbekistan what you googled, or like Central Asia?
Yeah, well, the job was in Tashkent, so that's where we focused.
Yeah. It started from Tashkent.
It started from Tashkent.
So first you googled Tashkent, yes. Yeah. After you googled Uzbekistan, yeah.
Right. Well, first I was like, where is this? Because I didn't even know. I couldn't have pointed to Uzbekistan on a map previously.
Okay.
But yeah, so we did some online research. It seemed very interesting, and yeah, my first impression was 10 days stuck in a hotel room when I first got here. Yeah, it was an easy transition, sort of. But, you know, once we got out, we saw the city, we walked around. One of the first things we did was see the train stations, because that's iconic and beautiful, and, you know, so we took a day and just went everywhere.
You mean metro?
Metro,
yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we traveled all over like that and got a sense for the city. And one of the first impressions I had was just that it was very well laid out. Like, the city is very organized, you know, and the streets are super wide. And there's another weird thing was that there's only white Chevys, basically. Yeah. This is probably okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what you can like wish to us?
What would we wish?
Like what is your message? Yes, or what you would like us?
Let people know what you have.
So
just get more exposure. You know, post these videos, make a YouTube channel, make an Instagram. Start marketing more. You know,
more interviews like this, like Vaga Brothers. Yes, they made revolution. Yeah,
they did. Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, if you Google anything about Tashkent, that's the first thing that pops up. So, you know, more things like that.
But is this because they are so like advanced YouTubers, and of course they are high ranking, and but
I just think there's not a lot of people coming here.
The content is also interesting.
Yeah, the content's interesting, and there's some of the only people that are coming to places like this and making, you know, little short informational videos like that. You know, so like just more of that sort of thing, because there's a lot to like. There's a lot to see.
So it's promotion matters. Yes,
that's it. Yeah, because I think
the rest is enough. Yes, for tourism.
I think so. I think if anybody saw this, they would be blown away.
I'm coming.
All right, here we go. All right.
So, and when you come closer to me,
yes,
you continue to shoot.
Okay.
You can shoot over there, but please close your eyes.
Okay. Closing eyes.
Yes, and trust. I will say you when to open. We need that.
Okay.
We need that. Wow.
Okay.
Open your eyes.
Holy shit!
I think you like this place. Yeah.
How could you not like this?
No, you know, everybody will like particularly this place, but in general, Uzbekistan, according to your impressions, what you say, I think you like. But what you will, if you now, can you imagine that now you are telling to somebody with a strong wish to convince him or her to come here? What you will say first? Like, you have only 30 seconds, elevator pitch about Uzbekistan, okay?
It's much more beautiful than you think it is, and it's much easier to live here than you might think. It's very accessible, and there's a lot to offer.
But beautiful, what do you mean? Everything, every
The
place is
city,
beautiful.
The city, Samarkand, the history,
So
the
historical
mosque. Historical
beauty,
is very interesting. Obviously nature, naturally, it's very beautiful as well. In wintertime, there's snowboarding, which for me from California, like active lifestyle, that's like that was amazing to me because I didn't know that existed here. So yeah, it just has a lot to offer, and it's just off everyone's radar that I know, because nobody in California at least knows where this is. They think Borat. They're like, all right, yes,
yeah.
That's it. That's
snowboarding in winter and biking in summer because no surfing.
Yeah, no surfing. Yeah,
but
yeah.
MTB
but
instead
hey,
of surfing.
That's
yeah.
okay. Yeah, you stay active and you do different things. But yeah,
So would you recommend this place for people to visit, like a tourist?
Absolutely. And I would say,
how do you think? For how many days some of your friends or family members will come, if they come?
Yeah.
For how many days they will come?
At least a week. At least a week or more.
Not less. Yes.
I think that there's.
But it's long haul destination, especially for US.
Yeah, it's far. It's far. But I would say almost. The touristic places are interesting, like Samarkand and Khiva and those big cities. They're interesting, but I like the more kind of off the beaten path. Sort of
like this.
Yeah, like this.
Maybe you're first American in this place.
Probably. I don't know.
Nobody. I told you. It's only me and my son.
Yeah.
We are biking here. We never met anybody else but Sherpas. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think
you can consider yourself like a first American stepping here.
Yes. Yeah. No. It's really interesting to see more like the smaller villages. I think where it's more kind of natural, and it's just more authentic, When you travel enough, you realize that all the touristic places, they kind of show you one thing, but it's not really like the essence of the place, Like this is a much more natural sort of environment, and the smaller towns where you get to see how people actually live. I think that's really interesting to me. And the other thing I will say is that the square that you have downtown, the Timor Square.
Whoa! Okay, no problem.
The Timor Square,
okay.
With the Uzbekistan hotel.
Yeah.
That's definitely worth seeing.
You like it?
Yeah, it's
really?
just like
Soviet
it's the brutal Soviet style. It's like
it's
just it looks like a piece of history because it is, and it's just very unique.
And if like you get a task to create a slogan, like a motto for Uzbekistan, very short, with 1 or 2 words together with Uzbekistan, what would you use? Like what kind of 1 or 2 words together with Uzbekistan, like maybe incredible India,
Yeah.
Or Malaysia, truly Asia, yes.
I would
incredible
say
India.
Just go. I don't know.
Yes.
That's kind of generic.
Something like go, yeah.
What else could you do?
What about naturally something like, because you just mentioned naturally irresistible or something like that?
Yeah, naturally irresistible.
Because I'm interested.
I like that.
In your perception, yes, particularly in your foreign perception, yes. If it is something like Uzbekistan, naturally irresistible,
naturally beautiful.
Is it
yeah,
okay?
I like
because
that.
Uzbekistan still doesn't have a slogan.
No.
It's a hard task.
Look at that, yeah. Wow.
Something like naturally, yes.
Naturally
it's not only because of nature, but because of
history
and people quite open, yes, natural, not spoiled with over tourism, with super development, something like this.
Yeah.
So fits with your perception.
That fits. Ooh, this is steep. Wow. No brake failures, please.
So nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Welcome to Uzbekistan.
Thank you. Thank you.